there, my name is Samuel, welcome back to another video where today we shall be taking a look at the LEGO Ninjago Summer 2022 set information here, which we've had this for a while, about middle of January, but honestly, it was way too early in my opinion to cover it, and so many people covered it, I kind of felt like it would kind of get drowned out here, as well with the algorithm and everything, so I thought I'd give it some time, and today I think is the perfect opportunity to come back to it. So yeah, we've got a very interesting list. I really feel like Ninjago Endgame is happening this year. We have got so many returning villains. We should have Harumi, Aspira, the Skull Sorcerer, so many of them, potentially Unagami, but that one I think we can sort of go against. That really wouldn't make sense. We have just got so many, and also the Ice Emperor will not be returning. Well, hopefully not, but again, we could have Evil Zane. Like, I know there's also like theories about Evil Kai happening, but we'll have to see. So anyway, starting off, we have got a 4+ set, which personally I'm kind of done with these at this point. We've got the 71759, the Dragon Temple 161 pieces, 4 minifigures, which will be 2 of the snakes, and then we have Kai and Zane, and this will basically just have a Zane Ice Dragon in a 4+ thing like the original 4+ Kai Dragon and a temple, and then this will, of course, well, not of course, but sorry, but this will retail for $40, €40 and £35. So yeah, I mean, that'll be interesting, but for me, Ninjago Evo, I like the sets, I think they're really cool, but I'm kind of done with it. I just really want to get some season stuff, which I'm just going to say the seasonal set numbers have gone back one. So we have season 13, of course, Master of the Mountain. Now season 14 is now officially Seabound. They wanted the island to be its own little special, which honestly really disappoints me, because it would have been cool as like the anniversary last year to maybe get 2 seasons and the special, or a mini movie or something like that. But still, anyway, that is what we have got, and I still like it either way. That we have got Jay's Golden Dragon Motorbike. Now this will be 137 pieces, 2 minifigures. We will be getting Jay and a new Crystal Samurai, which is really exciting, and Jay will come with this new armor, some golden winged armor, which is going to be definitely very interesting, because I know that they said that they was against using air jitsu and they sort of got rid of it because it was overpowered. Now they're getting armored suits, and not all of them have golden suits in every set, so it's like, oh sorry, winged suits, so it's like a different variant. So that'll be interesting to see if we get 2 completely different suits, or just like the shoulder pads and the wings over the top of it. And anyway, this will be $20, €20 and £18, and yeah, and this sounds pretty cool. Be just a golden dragon motorbike. I'm interested to see how much gold there actually is, and then it'd be really interesting to see, oh sorry, he does get, so the samurai gets a small black turret as well, so that's pretty exciting. But next up, we've got the 71769 Cole's Dragon Racer. Now this is very interesting. This 384 pieces, 4 minifigures, $40, €40 and about £35. So starting off with the minifigures, we should get Cole and another Crystal Samurai. We'll get Kai in his golden wing armor, and then we will get Aspira. Somehow she is returning, and this time her color scheme is said to be black and have pink fire and crystal armor, which, can I just say, amongst all of these sets there's a pattern. The figures have got a black suit now, they got crystal armor, and their powers are pink. Personally, I think that the black is actually going to be some armor made of Vengestone to stop the ninja, and I think the crystals again is all Vengestone, because if you look at it, is a crystal, and I presume that it's just a different form of it, something like that. And the pink fire though, I'm not exactly sure, though it could be sorcery enhanced, so maybe they're being enhanced by some sorcery power, which is definitely going to be really interesting to see. So that I'm definitely excited to see exactly what all that is about. But like I said, 384 pieces and all of that, $40, €40 and £35, and that is definitely exciting, and I can't wait to see Aspira. Hopefully she actually does something that's useful instead of being like, I want revenge, because that is such a cliche move from a villain. But anyway, we've got the 71770 Zane's Golden Dragon Jet. Now this is actually going to be like the Stormfighter from 2012, have some shurikens on the side, have some light blue and some gold, which would be really cool. And then this will include 258 pieces, 3 minifigures, so we get Zane, we get Cole in his golden armor, and then we get, just going to actually see the prices, $30, €30 and £25. The Skull Sorcerer, he is back again, and he should have a black armor, a crystal, some pink stuff in there. Well, actually, it doesn't say pink, sorry, for this, but I think we did see a piece for some pink scythe, and he says he has a scythe here, so that is definitely going to be really interesting to see, and honestly, I am so excited to see about that. Like, why are these villains returning? This is going to be Ninjago Endgame, I really feel like, and maybe this is going to be the end of Wildbrain Studio. They've really got into a good sync with things now. They've had a couple of fantastic seasons regarding some of the best Ninjago content, being Master of the Mountain and Seabound, so So maybe they are going to end on one final good note for now. Maybe this is the end of Ninjago, which we know they're not going to end Ninjago. So maybe we'll go back to the original studio. Maybe we'll go somewhere new. So that'll be really interesting to see. But now, 71771, the Temple of the Crystal King. Wow, 703 pieces, and this will cost $80. And now these minifigures are going to be really interesting here. We have Kai, we have Cole, and we've got Zane. There might be another named character in the cell, but this is currently unconfirmed. And then we have at least 2 antagonists, and we don't really know. We have, well, one character is unknown, and then another one is black, has 4 arms and 4 crystal swords. So this could be really 3 characters. Mr. E, I don't think so. I think he's really done. Could be Garmadon. Yeah, I think that's personally what it's going to be. 4 crystal swords. We've seen it with the elemental power of destruction, I think, or maybe it's chaos. So where am I getting chaos from? Anyway, that makes more sense. We've seen him with the 4 purple swords. But again, could it be Narcon? That is where I'm going here, because they can't really say. And wouldn't you know if it was Garmadon? But then again, if they're looking at whatever source they're looking at, it maybe wouldn't be unprinted. But we know they are all getting printed armor. But then Garmadon's got a book coming out, something like that. So it's going to be very, very interesting to see. And yeah, apparently it's going to be a really nice one. There's going to be some rocks hanging on the side, like those chains and that. So that is definitely going to be interesting. And that actually links back to Garmadon. The smallest consists of 3 floating stones, each of which is attached to a plate with a golden rod, which is definitely interesting. The structure has 2 spiral staircases that end at a small altar with a golden throwing star, and then the third is slightly larger with a long staircase with a some rock shapes and stuff like that. So that is definitely going to be really interesting to see. And then we have got, now this is insane, 71772, the Crystal King. Sorry, I keep saying these are insane, but they really are. $70. So now the minifigures, okay, we get Lloyd with a hair and cape. That sounds absolutely incredible. We get another minifigure, mostly the Crystal King. We get 2 samurai. Then we get Harumi with 2 red katanas. What in the name of anything is Harumi doing here? She said she gets 2 red katanas, so I'm thinking that she's not back as a villain. I think she's going to actually be a protagonist this time round. I think it would be a really good arc. She had a fantastic arc, one of the best Ninjago villain arcs, because if you didn't know, basically when she was a kid, her parents got killed, and from out her window, she saw Garmadon killing the Great Devourer, and that's why she thought he was like the real ruler, the real hero, which after then seeing him basically attack a building like the supposed ninja did with the Great Devourer, and she ended up saving this little girl's life. Really ironic, really poetic. And then it ended with her looking off into the distance with a reverse shot of Lloyd looking at her as she falls, and they have that really final bittersweet moment. And that was it. We never saw her body. So could she be alive? Yes, I think she personally is, and I think they can really, if they bring her back and she's sort of good, I think that will really close her arc absolutely perfectly, like they did with Mora. He had an original perfect arc. They can bring him back, make him good, and sort of make him help. That will absolutely finish it off. Then anyway, we've got the 71773 Kai's Golden Dragon Raider. This will include 624 pieces, 6 minifigures, $90, and this is very interesting. So we have 4 additional Crystal Samurai, yeah? We have Kai and then Zane in his Golden Wing armor. Wow, that's actually it. And they'll have their weapons from the epic battle sets, and that's sort of all we know from that set. It'll be a Golden Dragon Racer. So actually saying like the Nightcrawler Batman set on screen now, that's what it's going to be similar to. So that is definitely very interesting. So then we've got the 71774 Lloyd Ultra Golden Dragon. Now this is really interesting here. 989 pieces, $140. And now this is going to be another 4-headed dragon, but the wings are going to be built out of 3 of the new blades each, which will be interesting, and the heads will have some of the new dragon head pieces. So then for the minifigures, this is really interesting. They are wording this as Lloyd in a new golden form. So has Golden Master Power, has Golden Power actually returned? Potentially, yes, it does seem like it here. We've got Cole, Kai, Jay, and Zane apparently just be in their normal suits. But of course, this is just information that could be changed over time. We have 3 more villains and a new 4-armed antagonist, which we don't know if this is a new 4-armed character, an old one, the one from the set earlier. There's definitely a lot more it can be. Then finally, 71775, Nia's Samurai X Mech. Now this is a bit worrying. Why is Nia here? 1,003 pieces. This will cost $120, 120 euros, and about £100, £110, which this is saying a new mech is going to be azure with black legs and arms and lots of gold details. Personally, I've heard some people say, and I agree, what if this is actually built out of sea and the shipwreck? So maybe it's like lots of like broken pieces from the bottom of the sea, like filled in with the sea. That would really make some interesting things, which then apparently there is a big red X on her chest, which now maybe if she's returning to Samurai X, what if she's given up being being the water ninja. What if Nia, sort of like that Superman, one of the original Christopher Reeve Superman movies, bear with me here a second, he basically splits into a good version, a bad version, has a fight. What if Nia actually can split herself into two? But when she splits herself into two, into this Samurai X Nia, maybe she either loses her memories up until Samurai X, or she has all of her memories but no longer is the elemental master of water. To me, that really makes sense. So that is definitely going to be interesting. Apparently, there will be 2 winter shields from the submarine sets for the legs, so that will definitely be interesting to see. And then apparently, there will be a small dragon, which is similar to the Unagami one. Hopefully it isn't. And then there'll be 2 pink crystals coming out for him there. And then the head should be a new mold. Now, this is where it gets even more interesting for the minifigures. So 7 of them, right? We have 2 Crystal Samurai, a J, Nia, 2 previously unknown, and then we have, spoiler alert, Pythor in red armor. What is going on? That is absolutely fantastic. And the unknown characters may be Wu and Scott, which PromoBricks are really reliable. And when they hint at stuff, sometimes they know more, but they can't confirm it. So that, I would say, is pretty reliable. It makes sense, but that is absolutely incredible. Pythor is finally returning. Hopefully, these aren't cop-outs. The only one that I don't get is Unagami. I'm just really hoping that this will be like an Endgame type of villains, but this sounds absolutely fantastic. It'd be really cool to see Narcon and Klaus join as well. Maybe Klaus has got 4 arms since, who exactly knows? But yeah, those are the set lists for Ninjago Summer 2022. Wow, I cannot believe it. This honestly is absolutely insane. This truly does feel like Ninjago Endgame. We've got Golden Power returning, we've got Aspira returning, the Skull Sorcerer returning, Harumi, Python. There is so much. Another 4-armed character, which could be Garmadon or Narcon. It honestly is absolutely insane. And then Scott potentially returning again. It really does feel like Ninjago is coming to an end with Wild Brain. Maybe from the big arc of the Vengestone biome. That is what I'm kind of thinking here. But yeah, I'm absolutely excited for this. So I don't care if the King Vangelis is returning. Doesn't this mean Queen Vanya might return? So that is definitely really exciting. Hopefully we'll get a new Pixel in here as well. So my only things is where's Pixel? She should be in these sets somewhere. Hopefully Will, I'd say, is confirmed near enough. But I mean, he might not be in it. But then Queen Vanya, I feel like she definitely should be here. Maybe the Months and the Geckos. But yeah, that aside from this, is such a fantastic like roster of sets. Honestly, I cannot wait. This is just really exciting. Like, damn, Lego have really been doing it this year. It's absolutely incredible. And I will definitely be covering all the stuff at some point. I want to do Star Wars next and then Harry Potter. So yeah, what do you think of these sets? What do you think of them potentially bringing back lots of the villains? For me, like I said, it's absolutely incredible. Though with Harumi, she had a really perfect arc, and it's just when you bring back a villain, sort of like comparing it to another Endgame crossover with Willem Dafoe and Alfred Molina returning to the roles of Green Goblin and Dr. Octopus, they absolutely did it perfectly. They brought them back. Their story arc, it didn't ruin it. It just absolutely perfected it. Already perfected story arc. So hopefully Ninjago will do that here, and I definitely can see Harumi going down the moral path of potentially helping, and maybe will either have romance between her and Lloyd actually happen, or potentially she sacrifices herself for Lloyd. I think that would be quite a powerful scene. Like Harumi actually, like that, I think could be a really good moment. So yeah, thank you all for watching this video. What do you think of these sets? Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. And until the next video, I'll see you there. Bye for now.